Hi friends and welcome. Today I am joined by my friend Thor and we are watching The Hobbit. So we are starting with an unexpected journey. In case you missed it, we have already posted all of our Lord of the Rings reactions to both of our channels, so you can go subscribe, check that out. Hopefully you guys will enjoy. And as always, all of our full-length reactions are going to be up on both of our Patreons in case anybody wants to watch, the whole movie with us. That's all going to be up there, and probably the other Hobbit movies will also be up at this point, so don't forget to subscribe. Thor's also doing some a Lord of the Rings book reviews, if I'm not mistaken, so that should also be fun. Keep your eyes out for that. And yeah, today we're watching The Hobbit. I've never seen this, Thor. You have, but I think from what you were saying, you're a bigger Lord of the Rings person, though.
Yes. I like the Hobbit movies. I prefer the Lord of the Rings. Like, the Lord of the Rings trilogy to me is very, very special. So it's kind of a level for film that is hard to reach.
Fair. I feel like it's a common thing, though, because when I was talking to my roommate, she was also saying that she loves the Lord of the Rings more. I feel like most people have a bigger attachment to it, but I'm kind of curious about it though, because I did love their shining little town, and so I kind of am really curious to see that. I'm not gonna lie, not that I wasn't curious about Lord of the Rings, but I feel like now that I know the universe, this feels like the perfect follow-up to it, to get to explore this town, because I feel like it's so cute, and it was just such a warm embrace and a warm hug. So I'm actually kind of excited for it, even though I know I should keep my expectations at bay. So yeah, let's actually watch the movie now. Thank you all so much for watching this with us, and we hope you enjoy.
My dear Frodo.
It is him! Right?
That's Bilbo.
It has to be, yes. Okay.
I may not have told you all of it.
Like many parents, they do not share the complete truth of their younger days.
Has any parent ever?
I don't think so. I'm gonna break that tradition. I'll be the cool dad. Tell everything.
That's cute.
It is time for you to know what really happened.
Oh. So it is sort of the...
It began long ago.
Okay, so it is the book that he was writing. Yeah, okay, let's go.
Isn't that a cool way to connect it too? We actually see the older Bilbo writing, giving it to Frodo.
See, I just love the vibe of these damn hobbits. Are these hobbits?
This is different here.
The lives of his son.
Nothing like a little hubris as the ruler.
Great beauty.
That is really cool.
I mean, the skill, the architecture ability to build, inside the caverns like this is unbelievable.
And that is where they found it. The Arkenstone. He took it as a sign that his right to rule was divine.
I don't know if that was the right interpretation.
No.
That's a little bit rude.
Just a little.
It's sad, Frodo, how old alliances can be broken, how friendships between peoples can be lost.
It's so interesting that he's narrating. I love it so much.
A good amount of treasure, I would say.
Oh my...
And where sickness thrives, bad things will follow.
That's a good point. Oh, okay. I thought that was real for a sec. I was like, what the So it is real. Oh, the sheer irony of that scene. I love it. It looks so tiny.
I would not want to be on the other side of those doors.
I want that stone so badly. It's so pretty. It looks so tiny. It looks so tiny. I take it back, he's not that small.
For a dragon will guard his plunder as long as he lives.
Oh, that's cool. So he's... Oh. Badass.
I'm just wondering, what the elves were doing. They all got dressed, ready for combat, showed up, walked that far, and then we're like, No, thank you.
It's just to trick them, to make them get their hopes up, just to be like,
Just
we
to troll
could,
them.
but we're not.
And he never forgot.
Cool transition.
Trick conjured by wizards on Midsummer's Eve.
Wizards like our man Gandalf, or is that mini Bilbo? That's so cute.
Oh, no way. That is, though. That's a scene I've never seen before.
In a hole in the ground, there lived a hobbit.
Literally the opening lines to the book of The Hobbit.
I love our little shining town. The peace vibes all around.
People are just constantly eating. Like, as you go to check the mail, you just start munching on something. I'm retiring here, for sure.
Right? I can't believe he's in this.
What on earth are you doing?
Hiding,
Yes,
hiding all the valuables.
See, unsociable, this really does feel like retirement.
Who? Gandalf.
Oh, he wouldn't miss a chance of it.
Please tell me that's actually true, that we're actually gonna see him, because I only expected to see Bilbo.
Isn't it cool how it's tying in, like, directly to the beginning of the Fellowship? I thought that was
Yeah.
such a neat thing to do.
That's so cool. I like that.
Morning.
What do you mean? Do you mean to wish me a good morning, or do you mean that it is a good morning whether I want it or not?
I love him.
I'm looking for someone to share in an adventure. I belong to it. I'm Gandalf. Gandalf means...
That explains everything.
No, wait. We do not want any adventures here.
I mean, to be fair, I don't even like people coming over unannounced. I can understand. Someone's like, adventure out of nowhere? I can relate to Bilbo.
Especially when you're living that peaceful life.
Yeah.
You know, why would you want to be disturbed? I also get it. Oh. Sir, what is he doing?
It's like, bro, I painted that door.
Coming out a bit strong, aren't we?
That's the purpose for that window right there. It is just to peek and, like, spy on people at your door that you don't want to, like, open the door to yet.
Yep. I'm so worried because this totally means that the piece that I love so much is about to be disturbed.
Isn't it just everything about it seems so wholesome and happy? Like, the whole community of the Shire?
Which is why I don't want them to have an unexpected journey. I actually just want them to thrive. Like, they're thriving, Gandalf. Go find another community.
She's hiding. Oh, wow. Okay. This is all extended. I've never seen any of these scenes.
Oh, that's awesome.
At your service.
Oh, that's not Gandalf. Okay, come right in, I guess. I can't believe he's actually feeding him, though.
Balin, at your service.
What is happening right... No.
Excuse me. Sorry, I hate to interrupt. But the thing is, I'm not entirely sure you're...
They're just completely ignoring him. Like, he's talking, they're just like, we're getting our dinner ready.
Apology accepted. Oh, and I'll fill it up, but if I don't stint.
I swear, what is Gandalf planning right now? Because this has to be him.
Feely and Keely. The Boggins.
No, you can't come in. You've come to the wrong house.
It's interesting that now he's like standing his ground and being like, no. Because I thought he was just going to say, yeah, whatever, come in.
There's nobody home. Go away and bother somebody else.
Gandalf.
I guess hiding from him does not work.
I mean, this is Bilbo's precious storeroom. Like, he has so much food. Thank goodness he has this much food for this many dwarves. But also, like, if I had this big of a collection of, like, delicious food and people just came in eating my supplies.
It's probably like his lifetime supply.
Yeah.
Down the drain.
A little glass of red wine is requested.
That is one small glass of wine. That's like a shot of wine.
He's gonna be like 100 more, please. That man came straight out of Asterix and Obelix, the French comics. I don't know if you know them.
I don't.
Characters. Straight out of there. At least they're a happy group of people. The movie vibe still continues. Are they disturbing the peace? Yes, with more happiness though.
That's true. I can really relate to Bilbo. I will just say, if people showed up to my place and started doing this.
Nope. Oh, I thought they were gonna like break it. That is impressive.
Yeah. Like, do they work in the circus part-time? I wonder how much the actors had to practice this, you know?
What is this movie right now? This feels like a dream sequence of Bilbo's worst nightmares.
There's no mark on that door.
Look again.
Painted a week ago.
A week ago? Oh, that sucks.
Axe or sword? What's your weapon of choice?
Are they about to give him the ring?
Thought as much. It looks more like a grocer than a bird.
Dude, you're insulting him when you just met him?
Not the best guests.
None of the beast will end.
Bilbo's like, beast?
What beast?
Extremely fond of precious metals.
Yes, I know.
Wait, are they talking about... I thought they were talking about the dragon!
No, they are.
The task will be difficult enough with an arm.
That, my dear Marlin, is not entirely true.
Little
Oh!
dramatic reveal.
I'd imagine.
And are you?
He literally looks behind him.
It's for gentle folk who can neither fight nor fend for themselves.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, he's not insulted. He's like, no, good
yeah.
points.
The scent of a hobbit is all but unknown to him, which gives us a distinct...
This poor man!
And I have chosen Mr. Baggins. There's a lot more to him than appears to suggest.
I love that he's worried about convincing the others, but not Bilbo himself, the one person who
Yeah.
should actually be on board first.
That is a lot of fine print to go through.
Think furnace with wings.
I don't know if that's helping.
They gotta work on their sales pitch, bro.
Nope.
He's the biggest mood, I can't.
Trailing mud and twigs.
I mean, fair point, Gandalf, but honestly, like sitting in that easy chair, a book, nice cup of tea by a fireplace, that's kind of my perfection. Like, that's pretty great.
You'll not be the same.
That's what I thought.
At least he's
At least
being
he's honest.
Yeah.
Jinx, wow, yeah.
You've got the wrong hobbit.
It's very understandable. Like, Bilbo's reaction, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
There are a few warriors amongst us.
Yeah, he's like, don't label me as one of the unqualified group.
There is no choice, Barley. No for me.
That's really interesting.
Didn't it almost seem like he's trying to convince him not to go on the journey? Like, his face almost looked disappointed to me.
I just feel like it's interesting that I feel like in the Lord of the Rings, it's a mission that they had no option except doing. This one, it feels more active. It feels more like they're choosing
Yeah,
that this risk is worth, you know.
exactly.
Which is interesting that he says, though, that he has to. Like, for him, though, he doesn't see it as an option.
Yeah.
So I think that's a very different tone for the story.
I love that song, and I also love how the dwarves like tell their story and the loss of their home like through song, you know, like in
Yeah.
that kind of medieval tradition.
I think it adds on to the specificity of the world that makes it so much more believable, so much more like, so much easier to get attached to these characters, to these stories and everything.
Yeah.
He's like, there's no way I have actually peace.
And they actually cleaned up pretty well, it looks like, too.
Yeah.
Martin Freeman's body language is so comedic and great.
He is absolutely wonderful. I'm curious to see what's the thing that's going to make him change his mind. I love that I think they actually just write it, even in the contract, burglar. What is happening to him?
She just shakes her head like,
I feel like the hobbits have probably never seen anybody actually run. It's just such a calm place that they're like, what made him change his mind? What had he seen in the house? Or
I mean, I kind of take it as like he almost like was like protesting, like, oh, I don't want this, I don't want this, and then like, okay, like we'll go, like you don't have to come. And then he's kind of like, part of him is tired of just sitting at home all the time.
true. That makes sense.
If the signature wasn't perfect, like would they tell him to go home?
It's like, no, this wasn't you.
in
You
order.
faked your own signature.
Yeah.
You know, even got as far as Frogmorton once.
He looks so unhappy. Gandalf always knows.
Yeah, I would always bet with whatever Gandalf bet on. Like, I don't care what the over-under is. I'm
Same.
betting with Gandalf.
Stop! We have to turn around. I've got my handkerchief. Here.
Bilbo would definitely be the guy on the flight who's like, oh no, I forgot something. Everyone wait.
Oh my god, right. Oh, did he just... No, no, no.
What was that?
My reaction would be the same too. What?
The Defiler.
I want to know, like, what race of orc he is, because he's so huge.
And he's kind of hot. He's kind of hot.
I know you want me. You know I want you. I know you want me. You know I want you.
He would win the other competition.
We still need to do official votes for the ugliest.
He's kind of hot. Ooh, that's a little bit vile.
Wielding nothing but an oaken branch as a shield.
I mean, that's pretty badass.
That's impressive as hell.
Just like that, you shift the whole momentum of the battle.
Because that's so true. All it takes is one little thing, and that can completely change everything. Oh, that one could be good for the competition. He's ugly.
He is pretty good.
What was that look? Somebody didn't die.
Pierre. Paused Godly King.
They're not alone.
Is it the Buffy's master? Is it that master? I'm sorry, I can't resist any Buffy references.
I'd be so down to see him show up.
I would love that.
It will continue to rain until the rain is done.
It's like, I don't take weather requests, okay? I'll save your life, weather, you just deal with it.
The greatest of our order is Saruman.
Oh.
I've quite forgotten their names.
And who is the fifth?
I hope you don't run into them, that'll be awkward.
Is he a great wizard or is he more like you?
Ooh, that's savage.
We will look to find a foothold in this world.
So pretty. Where are my women trees? Oh my god, they could still exist because it's a prequel. So they could still... Oh. Oh.
Yeah, this is my nightmare. Seeing those shapes and shadows outside my door.
Is it the huge spider from the other Lord of the Rings? Please don't. Save the animal. No, no! He went through such lengths to save the animal only for him to die. Okay. No.
I don't know if that's
We
Elvish, the language.
Oh, could it be? I assumed the wizards would have their own sort of like version of Latin or something.
They might, I actually don't know.
This is not good. You don't bring people back from the dead without consequences, bro. You gotta know that. Did he scare off even the huge animal thing? Now that's a sign something worse has got to come. Not a good move, my man. Not a good move.
The old fortress. Show me.
Oh, he talks to them? That's really cool.
Dragon attacks Erebor. What help came from the elves?
But those were different elves, to be fair.
But I feel like it's so valid. Like,
Elves
people
looked on
really
and did
do feel
nothing.
that way. Like, in real life, we'll hold resentments
Yeah.
over people who
Oh no,
weren't
I
even
think it's
involved,
realistic.
Right?
Yeah.
But it is frustrating.
What is it?
Trolls.
We've heard about them, but have we met them at all? I don't think so, right?
Mm-mm.
Should be interesting.
Why did he go back to get the soup?
Run into trouble. Who twice like a barn owl, once like a
Oh my god, literally throwing...
skin and bone he was.
That is so disgusting. Isn't it great he has an apron on?
Yeah.
I would go back for a sword, personally.
Sir, that's much too dangerous. He just touched his ass, like literally, you just groped him. Congratulations.
That is so gross. I'd rather die.
I'm a burglar. Hobbit.
Okay, I'm glad they're still there. For a second, I really thought they left.
Well, he kind of listened.
I was worried they were gonna drop in a fucking cauldron.
Yeah. I love how even though they sent Bilbo in on his own, like, they all were there ready to join in to actually
Yeah,
help them.
because I was getting worried. I was like, so they just left.
Yeah.
But it's good to know that they actually had his back, because otherwise the plan is not gonna work out.
Yeah.
I love how improv-y they feel. Like they're really just making do with what they can find, with,
Yeah.
you know, wherever things are taking them.
I feel like the dwarves really have their own unique fighting style.
They do. And they don't seem to be the ones that would be thrown off by like, oh, something didn't happen my way. I feel like they're good with improv. They're good with just making do.
Yeah.
Lay down your arms!
It's interesting that everybody follows his lead. They all look exactly to him. Are you kidding me? Oh, Gandalf. Gandalf still. Okay.
The secret is to skin them first.
Shite! Did he say
We don't have.
They're insulted. Come on.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh. I guess that works. Of course, Gandalf saves the day.
Yeah.
So cool that they turned to stone.
Look ahead. What brought you back? Looking behind.
Such a Gandalf answer.
No thanks to your burglar. He had announced to play for time. None of the rest of you thought of that.
And for his first time, like, encountering monsters, I think he did pretty darn good.
And you're gonna go inside the cave. Somebody woke up and said, yes, that's a good plan.
You could not wish for a finer blade.
Yeah, come on. Like,
I don't know how they're not sneezing their asses off. This is making me want to sneeze and I'm not even there.
that's actually really smart. I would totally do that. I don't know if I would bury it in the exact cave where the rest of the treasure is. I might, you know, take it outside.
Yeah.
But I'd save it for later.
Mysterious.
The blade is of elvish make, which means
So this is the one, I don't know if you remember, this is the one that Bilbo gave to Frodo, right? Sting.
true courage is about knowing not when to take a life, but when to spare one.
So interesting that he gives him that advice of mercy, like when he gives him a weapon.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. It's like it's the contrast of like the responsibility of having a weapon and knowing when to use
Yeah.
it. You know?
Yeah.
What on earth are you doing here?
At least he knows his name.
No, I've lost it. It was like that.
How...
Me, every time I'm speaking, honestly. He's
Yeah,
the
I'd be
only
looking
one
like
who's
that too.
That place, bad vibes only, truly. Like, this is Medusa's lair right there, or something.
Looks a little familiar.
Oh my god.
Yes, that's the smart response. You book it. They're running without him.
I was just gonna say it's so cute that they're rabbits, then the rabbits are like fully abandoning him. Oh my god. Were those rats or bats?
I think they're like a special
Rat
type
bat.
of creature, yeah.
This movie's all about them swords.
That is not from the world of the living.
It's always a comforting thing to hear. Like, I love when people tell me that.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, not another one! What the hell?
You are being hunted.
We have to get out of here.
Of course.
We have no ponies. They bolted.
Of course. Oh my god. That's so much faith in the rabbits. And that little metal. Oh god, he just looks like Santa.
Don't travel parallel, go opposite.
Yeah, y'all. They did not run in the right direction, bro. Just hide. Pick a rock and hide.
Where are you leading us?
Oh, I don't like that not answer. Oh, oh. Shit.
Oh.
What? Yeah, why would you call attention to yourself?
That's too much noise.
I thought they were just gonna prepare in case he saw them. I mean, yeah, they just pretty much just threw fireworks or some shit to be like, "Hi, we're here."
Yeah, you might as well have gotten caught. Like, I don't see how that helped.
How are y'all gonna outrun these monster thingies? That's so pretty. If I were them, I'd stop the run and get my phone, and I'd be like, "Wait, I just need one picture," and then we can.
You're like, hold
continue
on.
Yeah.
Panoramic.
Exactly.
Where's Gandalf? He's abandoned us.
No, he didn't.
You fools! Come on, move!
Where the f did he come from? Wow. Oh. Are those the elves, or?
Elves.
Interesting that the elves would suddenly show up and help them. And also, what was their plan if the elves didn't show up? Would they have all the monsters come and the orcs would just follow them into the cave and then they'd be trapped, except in a smaller place? Ooh. A little bit of claustrophobia coming in.
Very powerful magic.
That's cool. I do love me some magic.
I think it's so cool. Bilbo's like attuned to that as well, you know?
Yeah. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Yeah, that will take your breath away. He like wasn't impressed. He's like, oh.
He's like, yeah. We've seen it before, right?
Yeah, this is where they first have like the council for the ring.
That's so. I love all these references.
But we have questions that need to be answered.
You have to know how to play politics a little bit.
Well, this will need to be handled with tact and respect, and no small degree of charm.
So they're very qualified to do this. I wonder if the weather is always perfect in Rivendell. You know, like, is there a magic spell like that it's always perfect? I feel like it has to be.
Gandalf probably did the spell for them, but he was like, no, y'all don't deserve me to control the weather, but for them, though.
But for here, yeah.
I get paid more, so I control their weather. And this song is just so majestic, too. I just realized something so random. He's the same age in the Lord of the Rings, so they definitely have to find the ring, or he's definitely got to come to possession of the ring by the end of the trilogy. So their plan is not going super great now, is it? It's him!
Yeah.
Censor! No, Master Gloin. He's offering you food.
Oh. He knows who he's talking to.
Yes.
Where's the meat?
Have they got any chips?
That actually makes so much sense. I could see the elves being the ones eating
Yes.
salads. Like, this adds
Right.
up so much.
That's why I feel like I choose the Shire over here. You know, just, I can only have so much greens and veggies all the time. I gotta mix it up a little bit. can't stand the music. Or is he listening to it more?
I can't tell.
I couldn't tell. Was he trying to like block his ear? Or was he trying to hear it better?
It's interesting that the elves are being like so nice though.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're giving them stuff, food.
Exactly.
They're noble, decent folk. They're surprisingly cultured.
There's a merry old man.
The dwarves really make themselves at home, like no matter where they are. They're just very comfortable doing that.
But I love that. You really have to be so connected to each other to be able to feel at home wherever you are.
The elves are just silently judging them.
It feels like they're throwing like the elvish bread. It's like, that is so much food, you know?
Yeah.
Months of food.
Like they're starting a food fight in someone else's home.
Yeah, it's... Oh, that's kind of rude. They're offering you their food, bro.
Yeah. And they saved you from orcs. Like a little self-control.
I hope they're making the right decision and trusting them. I think personally I would.
It's mainly academic. As you know, this sort of artifact sometimes contains hidden text.
Interesting that Gandalf doesn't trust them though. Now I don't trust them. Shit.
Even though he's friends with him, right?
Moon of the same shape and season as the day on which they were written.
Oh, that is awesome. Such a cool idea.
Come to Rivendell. Fate is with you, Thorin Oakenshield. The same moon shines upon
Yeah, I mean,
us tonight.
the odds. Like, there is a greater destiny at work here for you to show up on the
100.
exact same day.
Then, can the door be opened?
So this is your purpose? To enter the mountain?
Maybe not best to say that in front of him.
Yeah, like, so much for secrecy.
Okay, so this is where we're going to be stopping part 1 of the video. Make sure you click the link on the description to go to Thor's channel for part 2. And we hope we get to see you there. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in part 2.